What is up? It is your boy G-O to the motherfucking Z. We are going to be talking about Frost and Frieza and what these two sick bastards got scheming for us. Let's dive in. Don't go nowhere.
He turned Super Saiyan, now he lit. Shot block to the neck, now it's key shit. Didn't I tell you that I'm a god? Didn't I tell you that I'm a god?
Alright, so the first person we gonna talk about is Frieza. We gotta get Frieza out the way, you feel me? Frieza, the way he comes at you, man, he ain't scared of nobody. You know, Frieza gonna tell you what he's gonna do. He doesn't scheme, he doesn't really work and have to manipulate people because he's so powerful. He knows that he can just go head up with you and be like, yo, I'ma punk you and this is what's gonna happen because I'm Debo on the block. Frost, on the other hand, okay, man, Frost is a straight bitch. You feel me? Because Frost gonna try to manipulate you and do some really hoe ass shit. You know, Frost gonna go behind your back and tell somebody that you threw feces at him when you know damn well it wasn't you. You feel me? So Frost is that cat that'll just manipulate the shit out of people. And I feel like this is why these two cats will get along, because if Frost is able to manipulate, you know, a lot of people in his universe, he's gonna be able to have that skill set of persuasion. So therefore, Frieza can utilize Frost for his persuasive skill set. And that's why I feel like these guys are gonna have unity until Frieza doesn't need him anymore. So I think Frieza and Frost are gonna talk either during or before the fight. You know, the thing is, you don't want them to talk before the fight because it'll automatically set something up. These guys have time to scheme a little bit more, you know, than actually talking during the fight, because there's gonna be a whole lot of things going on. Frieza and Frost aren't gonna be able to get at each other and be like, yo, this is what needs to happen. We're on the same mindset. This is what we should do. We're not only fighting for our lives, but we're fighting for the God of Destruction's life, which gives us power right now. You feel me? So that's what Beerus and Champa really need to look at these two guys and make sure they don't see each other before the tournament even starts. But I already know Frieza is not to be trusted, just like Frost is not to be trusted. But I feel like Frieza's gonna have the upper hand in this, you know. He's gonna take out Frost, you know, he's a lot more stronger than Frost. I don't care if Frost trained with hit, he is not getting into that golden state. You know, I feel like he's not gonna get into that whole mindset of a god's power like, you know, like Frieza did, just because he doesn't have like Goku's to go up against in his universe. Yeah, he has hits, but you know, Goku brought that god power to it. You know, he brought that extra level shit. You feel me? And I feel like that's something that, you know, Frost hasn't really tapped into, or, you know, not even a hit. Hit is not really like physically as strong as, you know, as Goku. My thing is, you know, he improves, like his time skip gets crazier, you know, he starts punching like fucking airwaves at you and you start like having no chest. It's crazy, it's super crazy. But I still think Frieza's like way stronger than Frost, just because, you know, like he has that golden form. He took on the power of God of Destruction and just compressed that shit, you know, and threw it to Goku like it was a baseball, and Goku couldn't even get out of it. It was real crazy, man. Frieza's a freak, is what I'm trying to say, man. The guy trained with Sagoma like, what, 4 months and just reached that golden form. He caught up on like 12 years of hard work that Goku and Vegeta have been doing, and Gohan, you know, to reach this higher level. And Frieza just trained for like, you know, 5 months and was like, what's up, man? I'm ready to battle a Super Saiyan God, because Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 ain't shit to me right now after 4 months of training. And, you know, Frieza doesn't even care about like, you know, double crossing anybody. You know, he's very, you know, about himself, because as soon as he was revived, he asked Sorbet like, yo, did you revive my pops? And he was like, no. He's like, all right, cool. Cold-blooded Frieza, he's cold. Yeah, but I mean, I just don't know what they're gonna do with Frieza after this tournament. You feel me? It's either he's gonna get Hakkai'd or something and he's just not gonna exist anymore, because Frieza just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back. So they really need to figure out, yo, okay, are we gonna keep Frieza? Is he gonna be a good guy? Or are we getting rid of him? Or, you know, what if there's a secret skill that his race has that we don't know? What if his race can fuse What if him and Frost can actually fuse like dynamics? You know, we don't know too much about Frieza's race. We know that they can transform, but the only people that we've seen, the only two that we've seen together is Frieza and his dad. You know, not really Frieza and Cooler or anything, because they never talked about, you know, they were always separate. But maybe, what if these guys can fuse? What if Frost and Frieza actually fuse and become the mortal that is stronger than the gods of destruction? Crazy theory, I know, but this can be a situation. Who knows, man? There's probably something in store that Toriyama has, you know, for us that we really don't know. But, you know, Frieza's back for a reason. For a reason. So that pretty much wraps up everything that I have to say about the Frieza Frost situation and what's really gonna happen. I mean, Frost, I would want to dive in more on Frost, but I just don't know a lot about Frost because we've only seen him in that tournament. We know he's a bad guy. We know he manipulates, so that's why I emphasize on his manipulation. And I felt like, you know, yeah, Frieza can use this guy. But let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. You already know who it is. GOZ, gone.